Hey guys, welcome back to Just a Geek in the Garage. So today I want to go over, I guess, a mini Snap-on tool haul. This was something I actually ordered from snapon.com. I went to my local Snap-on guy looking to buy a few different things. A couple things were just out of stock and he didn't know when he was going to be able to get them. And then a few things were parts, repair kits, things like that. And I didn't know this, maybe you guys did, but I guess when you buy the repair parts or repair kits on a Snap-on truck, the Snap-on franchisee actually doesn't really make any money on that stuff because it comes from a different allocation. It's not just like a normal retail sale to them. So when I asked him, like, hey, is it okay if I buy this stuff online? Is it gonna hurt you? He's like, no. He's like, I don't make any money on that stuff anyway. So repair kits and stuff like that, always feel free to buy online. So I was able to go ahead and do that without feeling bad about it. But I just literally opened the Snap-on box right here, and inside of it was just a bag with a bunch of stuff thrown in it. And this kind of shows my gripes with Snap-on a little bit, where especially when I order things brand new directly from the factory. I mean, the repair kits, you can kind of see in here, there's just pieces just all over the bag. So I'm not sure what happened. As soon as I saw that, I said, you know what, let me kind of record almost like an unboxing just so you guys can see what we're dealing with. And the sad part about it is Snap-on is so expensive that this little bag of repair parts and a couple of smaller tools was about $250. Very, very expensive for kind of what it is. That was really one or the two pieces is really what made it pretty expensive. Finally got this guy, the viral little retractable clip remover, which I will go over in a second. And then I've been trying to get this guy for a long time, but this thing has been sold out for quite a while. The little 90-degree mini pocket pry bar. I already have the 45 and the straight ones, but mostly I kind of wanted just to buy these kits. And again, I'm a little disappointed in the delivery of this, so kind of let me make sure that everything is at least included, and then we can kind of go from there. And then there's a couple of videos I'm planning on making in the future. And actually, it looks like these are just the cover plates that are loose, but the fact that they're just kind of sitting there loose in the bag along with these shanks in the bag, I mean, I don't know how you guys feel about it. I wish they would have packed it a little bit differently, but that's just me. So let's go ahead and take a look at what I got. So a couple shout outs on the parts that I bought here. So first of all, these little mini shanks, these I love these Snap-on interchangeable shank screwdrivers. One of my most used screwdrivers if you guys have seen any of my videos in the past. And Doc just recently did a video on these guys over at Last Best Tool, and I didn't even realize they were going to release these little guys, so I decided to go ahead and pick those up. Again, he didn't have them on the truck when I went to go check it out. Oops, everything's getting tossed around here. And then they had on sale a set of feeler gauges, and I've actually been looking at getting some feeler gauges for a while. I literally almost went to buy the ones from Harbor Freight, the Pittsburgh ones that are about $5 or $6. This thing was on sale. I think it was like $20 something, which I thought was a pretty good deal for a Snap-on branded one. But basically, what we got is we got a few kits. These are for the bit driver, and this is basically to convert if you have a Snap-on quarter-inch ratchet, just like a regular ratchet like this, you can basically convert it to a bit driver. I have the regular bit driver somewhere, but when I do a video about this, I'll include that there. But my plan is to kind of convert this really long quarter-inch flex head Snap-on quarter-inch to a bit driver. Because I actually have two of these. I have one with a black handle, one with a green handle, so I want to convert one of those. And then I also got a couple of the kits right here, which are basically the ones where you convert a quarter-inch small body like this into a 3/8 small body with 72 teeth. So I got a couple of those kits, and that's what these cover plates are for. So it looks like everything was included. Again, I was just a little bummed out about the way they kind of just throw everything in there. But this is probably going to produce a couple of videos, and let me know what you guys want to see. But first of all, I got this little retractable guy. I know there's been a lot of videos about this. This thing sells for an ungodly amount, especially on eBay and stuff like that. I've seen these things sell for like $200 or so. But this is the one where it basically just goes out like that, goes back in almost like a switchblade basically. But I have this one. I've also purchased the Maddox kind of flip out version and the Mac flip out version as well. So I might just do a video comparing these guys, although just, real quick, just so you guys see, these ones just kind of just flip out like that, where the snap-on actually goes out just like that. So that's this one right here. So that'll probably be, one video. As far as the shanks, Doc over at Last Best Tool already did a really good video on this one. So if you guys, go ahead and kind of check that out if you guys are interested in seeing that. And he's also done a video going over all the different shanks for the Snap-on interchangeable shank screwdrivers, including some other brands that you can buy and interchange them with. So that's kind of a interesting one. And then this, probably not going to do a video specifically about this unless somebody, requests it. But this is just, again, just a feeler gauge. I just needed something where when I'm working on precision things in order to see the gap between different things. And then, like I said, kind of the thing that started this whole purchase was wanting to buy these parts. And what my Snap-on dealer basically told me is, when I was asking for them, he was like, oh, are you planning on converting one of your new Icon ratchets over? And I'm like, yeah, that, and I'm actually planning on doing a Snap-on one. And he basically told me, he's like, so many people are asking because of the Icon conversion, that's why most of the dealers are out of stock on these parts that they normally carry all the time. So that's why I had to end up purchasing it online. So again, this is more of kind of just like a little unboxing mini tool haul, and then I will go ahead and do some separate videos on each one of these things. If there's anything specific that you guys want to know about, whether it's these kits right here, whether it's the retractable screwdriver, whether it was the interchangeable shanks, or the feeler gauge right over here, let me know. I'm happy to answer any questions or make a more in-depth video about it. But like I said, we'll see a comparison video coming up soon of these guys. And then I'm not going to do a full conversion video. Tools and Twisties did one of those a little bit ago, which he did a great job explaining everything, and he's the one that got me on getting the bit driver version. This one is something I've been wanting to do for a while, since one of my commenters mentioned it a few months ago. So again, let me know, what do you guys think? And was I kind of overreacting to the way they packaged everything? I mean, everything is here, but again, when you're spending that much money for such a little amount of stuff, you would hope that it's packaged a little bit better. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe.